Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Golden Bachelor Mel Owens apologizes for ageist comments. Golden Bachelor Mel Owens is walking back his controversial comments about just how golden he wants his dates to be. The 66-year-old star of the upcoming senior dating show landed in hot water after a recent podcast in which he expressed preferences for only being receptive to women on the reality show who were between the ages of 45 and 60. "If they're 60 or over, I'm cutting them," he said in one of the most controversial statements. But now, 2 months later, in a new Glamour magazine interview, Owens is apologizing, his new enlightenment coming after a conversation with a 65-year-old female friend. Says Owens, a former Los Angeles Rams NFL star, she said, "What you said was insensitive, and it's just not who you are. My reference of dating was 39, 40 years old. I hadn't dated in 26, 27 years. That's what I told her." She goes, "It doesn't matter. You've said some things that are just incredibly wrong." And I go, "I've got to apologize." Owens insists his initial comments were not made with an intent to offend, but rather from a lack of understanding about the rule of the Golden Bachelor game. "I didn't know anything about the Golden Bachelor ages," he admitted. "I didn't know the age range because I wasn't watching it. I'm thinking, to me, the age range was 45 to 60. That's my age range. I'm thinking that's the gold years for me. My reference, again, was when I was dating at 39, 40. I hadn't dated in 26 years, so I had no clue, and that's why I said that comment." Owens also notes in the interview that he apologized to the women contestants and took responsibility for his comments. "I apologized to the women on the show. When I first walked in, I addressed it. I apologized to them. I said it was unfair, insensitive. I want to earn it back. Just give me the chance." Owens also notes that the women on the show good-naturedly roasted him with some choice words. One said, "Oh, when Mel was walking with me, he was using me as a cane. And I'm from Detroit, right?" One said, "Like a Detroit pizza, he's doughy, squishy, square, and crusty." "It was good because I earned that," Owens tells the magazine, "and I took it and I deserved it, and it landed squarely on me. They were throwing haymakers. It was good." The Golden Bachelor is set to return this fall. In the glittering world of the Golden Bachelor, where love is rediscovered and second chances are celebrated, drama is as inevitable as roses at a ceremony. Yet no one expected the warm-hearted but occasionally sharp-tongued contestant, Mel Owens, to find himself at the center of controversy. This week, he publicly apologized for remarks that many viewers and fellow cast members described as ageist. What unfolded was more than a simple apology. It was a story of growth, vulnerability, and an unflinching reminder that even those searching for late-in-life romance can stumble in the dance of words. A misstep in the mansion. The incident began innocently enough. During a group conversation in the mansion's grand sitting room, the contestants chatted about activities they'd love to do with Gerry Turner, the charming 72-year-old widower leading this season's romantic journey. While some contestants painted vivid pictures of travel adventures, ballroom dances, and late-night cooking sessions, Mel casually remarked, "At our age, we should probably be picking activities that won't break a hip." Though the comment was delivered with a grin, several castmates froze. Some laughed nervously. Others didn't. What stung most was not just the joke itself, but the implication that being older meant being fragile, less capable, or less adventurous. Social media erupted once the episode aired. Fans of The Golden Bachelor, a show designed to celebrate love in later life, felt the remark cut against the very spirit of the series. Hashtags like #DonnaTunderestimateGoldenLove and #MelCrossAtTheLine began trending within hours. Backlash from Bachelor Nation. Longtime fans and alumni of the Bachelor franchise didn't stay quiet. Former contestants shared pointed critiques online. One ex-bachelorette tweeted, "Aging doesn't make us less, it makes us more. More resilient, more experienced, more loving." That joke missed the mark, Mel. Inside the mansion, the ripple effects grew. Contestant Beverly, a 68-year-old retired nurse, reportedly confronted Mel after filming Wrapped for the evening. According to an insider, she told him, "We are here because we're still living fully. We don't need to be reminded of stereotypes we fought against all our lives." Her words struck Mel harder than the social media firestorm. The apology. A few days later, seated in a cozy interview chair with golden roses decorating the background, Mel offered a heartfelt apology both to his castmates and to the millions watching at home. He began with visible nerves, his voice softer than usual. "I want to start by saying I'm sorry. When I made that comment, I thought I was being lighthearted. But humor doesn't work if it comes at someone else's expense, and in this case, it came at the expense of all of us. I see now that my words fed into stereotypes that we've all worked so hard to move beyond." He paused, visibly emotional. "The truth is, I'm amazed every day by the energy, strength, and beauty of the people around me here. I regret that I didn't reflect that in what I said. I want to do better, not just for this journey, but for the rest of my life." The apology aired during the following week's episode, unedited and uncut, something producers rarely allow. And in that rawness, Mel's vulnerability won back some of the hearts he had lost. Gerry Turner's response. All eyes, of course, turned to Gerry Turner. The Golden Bachelor himself addressed the controversy with his characteristic warmth. "We all make mistakes," Gerry said in a candid confessional. "What matters is whether we learn from them. I've seen Mel grow, and that matters more to me than one misguided comment. Love and relationships are about grace, and I believe in giving grace." This response not only softened the tension, but also reframed the moment as a chance for reflection, both for Mel and for the audience. The power of words in the golden years. The controversy sparked a broader cultural conversation. Viewers across social media and podcasts began reflecting on how ageist language often slips into casual jokes. Phrases like "senior moment" or "over the hill" without realizing the sting they carry. One fan wrote, "Mel's apology reminded me of how often I make the same kinds of jokes about myself. Maybe it's time we all stop laughing at our own expense." Experts even weighed in. A gerontology professor told Entertainment Weekly, "Moments like this remind us how deeply ageist stereotypes are embedded in our culture. The fact that Mel could recognize and apologize so publicly is important. It shows that we can unlearn and reshape our language at any age." Mel Owens rebuilds trust. In the episodes that followed, Mel took visible steps to rebuild trust with his fellow contestants. During a group date involving salsa dancing, he was the first to jump on the dance floor, twirling his partner with infectious enthusiasm. At a bonfire gathering, he shared a moving story about his late wife, emphasizing how she taught him never to underestimate the power of people, regardless of age. "We've got miles left in us," he said, raising his glass, "and I want to spend mine celebrating life, not limiting it." The women around the fire applauded, some tearing up. Redemption in the roses. By the time the next rose ceremony arrived, Mel's standing with the group had shifted. Contestants who had once given him skeptical side-eyes now greeted him with hugs and laughter. While Gerry's heart still remained open to several potential partners, Mel's apology had made him a symbol of something deeper: accountability. One contestant summarized it best in her confessional. "We don't expect perfection here. We expect honesty. Mel gave us that, and that means a lot." A lesson beyond reality TV. At the end of the day, The Golden Bachelor is more than just reality TV, it's a cultural mirror. The Mel Owens controversy revealed that even in spaces designed to honor older generations, stereotypes can sneak in. But it also highlighted something more hopeful: The power of apology and growth. For viewers, Mel's stumble was a reminder to watch their own language. For contestants, it was a chance to reaffirm why they were there, to celebrate romance and vitality at every stage of life. And for Mel, it was a second chance not just at love, but at showing the world that learning never ends. Looking ahead. As the season moves forward, fans are eager to see how Mel's journey continues. Will his apology mark a turning point in his relationship with Gerry? Or will it simply stand as a moment of humanity, one that makes his character richer, even if it doesn't bring him the final rose? Whatever the outcome, one truth lingers. In a world where aging is often treated as decline, the Golden Bachelor insists it is something to be cherished, and Mel Owens, flawed yet redeemable, now stands as a testament to that belief.